Did you ever play that game Crack the Whip as a kid? It's a game I used to play at my summer camp, and sometimes we'd play it in the winter on the ice. Here comes the physics portion of today's worship. Full disclosure, I have no advanced degrees in physics. I've actually never even taken high school physics, but I watched this guy on YouTube, so I'm like basically an expert now. So the game starts with everyone in a straight line. The goal of the game is to spin with one person at the center, like the hands of a clock. The closer you are to the center, the more manageable the distance you need to travel. The further out toward the end, the distance increases. So, in order to keep up, the scrawny little guy with braces and glasses half the size of his face who always got picked on has to run faster. And the faster things get, there's an additional force that comes into play. As momentum increases around that center point, a force pushes outward, making it extra hard for that scrawny little guy with braces and glasses, half the size of my face, his face, to hold on. This is what cracks the whip. The simultaneous force to run faster and not get flung off the end. This is a lot how our world is presently organized. Imagine someone close to the center, we'll call her Rose. Her journey around the circle is, let's say, 1 mile. She can do this pretty easily. She can walk and make it around in plenty of time, maybe even stop for a bite somewhere. Next, let's look at someone a little further out. Their journey is, let's just say, 26.2 miles. That's okay, though. We'll call him Vern. He laces up his shoes, pulls himself up, and runs the circle. And every time he completes a lap, he has this sense of pride and accomplishment. It's tiring, sure, but it's doable. And the rest of us just gape in awe and amazement. It's seriously inspiring. But further out, further away from the center, things get harder. Wendell's journey is 100 miles. It's impossible. No matter how fast he runs, he'll never keep up. He'll fall behind and eventually be flung off. And that force that pushes outward, that's the same force that keeps you stuck to the wall of the carnival ride. You know, the one that always makes you want to throw up when you're done? And just like that ride, the further out you are, the more sick you get and the more stuck. Here's the thing. It's not just anyone who is out there at the edge, struggling to keep up from being flung off the line. They aren't unknown people we don't care about. They are our friends and our neighbors. They are our children. They aren't abstract concepts in some far-off fantasy land. They are in our church, in our schools, where we work. They are our sisters and brothers and cousins and partners. So yeah, we're gonna keep talking about politics in church. Not partisan politics, but we're going to talk about the way that the world works and how our faith can meet it.